Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to start off with something a little special. You see, you guys have been absolutely crazy with the support. Thank you so much for all the likes, the dislikes as well as the subscriptions. I appreciate everything so much and keep it up. I'm hoping one day we, get to higher and higher. I can start putting out more detailed content. For right now, this me moving my box is the most editing I have. With the sound of like cuts and stuff. But thank you once again so much for the support, and comment down below as well what you enjoyed. We're gonna be doing something a little different. Everyone knows I always talk about change on this channel. You gotta do change, something different. So today we're gonna be doing another SunnyV2 video, of course. However, it's gonna be a little bit shorter. I wanna take clips from this video instead of watching the whole video, so that way you guys can go enjoy it in the description down below. I'm gonna post his video, so go please watch his video, like it, and subscribe. But we're just gonna point out a few clips here. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about the TikToker that is worse than the vegan teacher. They call her the vegan teacher's daughter. Yikes.
The event scene behind her is the Million Paws Walk, where families meet to walk their dogs together and help raise funds for animals in need. Well, Vegan Booty called the event
the most violent thing that you could ever participate in,
protesting that every animal should be treated the way that dogs are.
Why would you love one but pay for the suffering and abuse of other animals? Pigs are in fact more intelligent than dogs.
Hypocritically, however, Vegan Booty owned a dog herself, which she tied to a leash and used it to pull her while she skated. It's pretty funny how you are protesting, yet you have a dog pulling you. Pretty hypocritical.
So this absolute goober decided, I'm gonna go protest at a fundraiser for just people walking their dogs. They're not doing anything like extreme. There's no one it's just peaceful people walking their dogs, having a good time, being social, doing what they want to do. This fundraising event was created in October of 1994. Literally old as shit. Why are we now making a problem about it? What? And then also having a dog of her own. I want to say I hope, but I'm not even gonna try and hope. I'm guessing her dog probably is a vegan too, even though dogs aren't. That's not how dogs work. They have canines for a reason. Okay, then you gotta be thinking after that. She's like, you know what? Maybe that was a little too far. You know what? Maybe I'll stop, making a big deal out of it. If that's what you thought, you're an idiot. So then she goes to a football game, and decides to do animal protesting at a football game. You're going to the wrong people. What, do you expect people to just throw their hot dogs on the ground and be like, you're goddamn right? Like, what?
She was fined $1,800 for the stunt, yet this wasn't too expensive for the exposure it provided.
Would you do it all again?
Yes, 100%.
How dumb. It's the mentality of like, no one's ever done it, no one's gonna do it, I have to do it. It's like, no, there's a reason why people aren't doing it, because they know they don't, either they don't care that much, or they know they don't abuse animals. Like, what the fuck?
Why is your name Vegan Booty when you're running around with that? Change your name to Vegan Pancake Ass and let us all get on with our lives.
This gave Tash a chance to respond, although she was met with a brutal dislike ratio, as Isaac's audience offered their very first downvote. He'd therefore slam Vegan Booty again.
Meat's amazing, it's delicious, and guess what, bitch? I'm gonna have a big dirty steak for dinner. I hope you enjoy your broccoli, you tiny little child.
Yeah.
Now this man just absolutely destroyed her. Because you could just see, it's the same thing as the vegan teacher. As soon as they see that someone with way more views is talking about them, they're like, oh, this is my chance to grab it and make it my own and take their views. But it usually goes the opposite way. You usually get a little bit more views because it's clout, but then the other person's so and the fact that he just double checked, like called you out. You tried to reflect that and then just get shat on again. My God!
Use her newly found fame to launch a vegan clothing company, spoofing the anti-social social club to instead read Anti-Animal Cruelty Club. Well, Isaac then launched his own anti-vegan social club, leading Vegan Booty to call in heavy reinforcements. She'd discuss, is Isaac Butterfield's anti-vegan club responsible for this vegan phobia, with no one other than that vegan teacher.
He literally has shirts made that say anti-vegan club.
Just a little spoiler warning. I don't think I've ever met. I don't think there ever has been a vegan phobic. If like someone tells me they're vegan, it's not like that's not how that works. And madam, you happen to sell shirts that said Gordon Ramsay is an animal abuser, and you made a profit off that. I'm assuming. Probably not a big profit, but it's still a profit, I'm assuming.
In Vegan Booty's next stunt, she walked into KFC and poured orange paint everywhere while blasting dying animal noises for over 15 minutes.
It is literally people like this that I cannot stand. All they're doing is wasting the workers' time. Because now guess what? They gotta go clean up that paint. And they're losing business because you think the workers are killing the animals. Or in McDonald's of all places, really? You think they're actual animals? It's not processed of all places. McDonald's? Really?
This girl is making vegan teacher seem like an angel. At least the vegan teacher didn't have her own number plates, as this made Vegan Booty foolishly recognizable.
Meat and cheese smeared across her family's car. Vegan activist Tash Peterson says this cruel joke crosses the line.
People recognized her car, then threw meat bones on her driveway, yet trolls weren't the only people who showed up at her house.
I've woken up once again to the police knocking at my door, so I've been issued with another barring notice.
Controversial vegan activist is banned from every pub in her state after becoming notorious for wild stunts where she screams at innocent families.
Anything that sells alcohol, I'm not allowed into. A penalty of $10,000 applies if I break this barring notice.
The ban had come after another disgusting protest.
You see that is 30,000 shots every hour! Animal abusers! Animal abusers! Animal abusers!
Yet Vegan Booty was still convinced that she'd done nothing wrong.
I don't really have a right to freedom of speech here in Australia. It's honestly pretty corrupt, if you ask me.
Her freedom of speech is just going to a restaurant and screaming like a lunatic about murder. There is a difference between speech and screaming. Your freedom of speech, our freedom to eat meat. Goodbye. She'd therefore leave Perth and spend a month protesting in Melbourne, but when she tried to fly back home, the government said she couldn't return.
You can't blame them. You can't blame them. They're like, she's out? Oh, okay. No. You ain't coming back. Nope. Not happening, bitch. Keep that vegan booty over there.
The Australian police have banned me from entering into my own city. If I choose to fly home, I could face a 1-year imprisonment.
Finally, we've made a point. 1 year imprisonment, gave her a warning. That way, hopefully this all stops, right? Nothing is in our way now. No more of these protests, and hopefully they can peacefully protest instead. So, punishment inbound, so nothing can go wrong. Right?
And after eventually having the rejection overturned, you will not believe how awful she became. She'd go back to harassing the innocent pony business.
You can't make this shit up, dude. You can't make this shit up. You can't revoke it, because then she's just gonna break it. What? And then she goes on and destroys this man's... he owned his name's John. I don't want to give out his full name, but John, he owns a meat company. It's called Fire. It's like a steakhouse, right? And she went in there and protested after he banned vegans after they were protesting, so she went in and did the last final protest and decided to ruin his business. Again, you can eat what you want. I just don't understand why people have to shove it down other people's throats.
Her next target was, get this, the Bicton Veterinary Clinic, a business literally designed to help unwell animals, and Vegan Booty lost it over budgies out the front.
You're the type of vets that eat your own patients, are you?
You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're joking. Say psych right now, please. Who the fuck thinks the vet techs are gonna just start eating the animals? Lady, cows, pigs, sheep, like, not cats and dogs. What? That's ridiculous!
Although it seems for the first time ever, Vegan Booty is actually facing consequences. Defamation action against Miss Tash Peterson, 17,700 raised. The vet was announcing, "We are launching a civil action in the Supreme Court of Western Australia, which has conveniently been running over the last 2 months. The trial has revealed that Vegan Booty hasn't only falsified her taxable income,
Like, okay, tax fraud. That's, you know, pay your taxes, but like, public nuisance? Like, is that not a thing that you can, like, what?
also been able to ruin another marriage. This might explain why Fi is also suing Tash.
This is going to teach her a lesson. If she's fined that amount of money, she's going to think twice.
And while she's always stated,
I actually measure my own success by the amount of haters and criticism that I have.
it seems penalty after penalty is finally taking its toll. Her public nuisance stunts are becoming far less frequent, as most of her content now focuses on street interviews.
Do you have a moral justification for animal abuse?
Yummy.
Vegan Booty will likely never change, but maybe she's reached a decent middle ground.
Yeah, no, I hate to say it. Until there's actual, like, consequences for your actions, then it's gonna keep happening. If it's gonna be as popular, probably not. But, you know, that's based on where the culture's at. If everyone's looking for some vegan, well, shit, she might blow up again, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Let me know what you think about this type of style of video. It's kind of a little bit shorter, about half, maybe a little bit less than half of what I usually do for these videos. If you want to see the full video, go in the description down below and check out SunnyV2's video. He does amazing work on every video he posts. And thank you so much for watching. Once again, leave a like down below and comment what you did or did not like about the video. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.